as the Olympics was postponed, I actually took a bit of time off. I'd say I exercised because I enjoy exercising rather than trained for triathlon for probably about 2.5 months, and I think that was my way of dealing with the delay that we were going to face for the Olympic Games. I'd put so much into getting qualified. I'd had a really good off season of training. I'd started the season well in Mooloolaba, and then 1 week after Mooloolaba we hear that the Olympics isn't going to happen, and I found that really hard at first. So I had to do something to just be mentally prepared and ready to go again, to go hard when it was time, when it was appropriate for us to start training hard again, when it was safe to do so. And I've started up training really, really hard again from sort of October this year. And since that point, things have gone really well. I couldn't really have asked for too much more. It would have been nice to see some sunshine. I didn't see any sunshine. I did spend my whole winter in the UK. I would never have chosen to do that, but I have to say it went about as well as it possibly could have done. Yeah, I think this year has all been about Tokyo. As I already sort of said, I'm an athlete who's coming towards the end of my career, and I've really felt for a good probably 2 years now that the one thing left that I really wanted to do was to go to Tokyo and to perform really well. So all of my preparation has all been based towards Tokyo. All the other races that I'm doing are really just a bonus. They're a stepping stone to get to Tokyo in the best shape that I can, and also just for the love of racing again, because we haven't been able to do that. In Rio, it wasn't that different. I had also qualified the year before in Rio as well, so I knew that I was focused solely on that in 2016, and that actually is really good for me. It gives me confidence to know that you don't have to be at your best in April or May. If you're ready for the race in July, in August, that's what matters. These Olympics are going to be very different. Of course, even just the surrounding events that go on before the Olympics are going to be different, with the lack of spectators, with the lack of foreign people coming into the race, with the restrictions that are going to be placed on athletes, all these sorts of things that are going to be different for us to deal with. Those are things that we're becoming a bit more used to now that it's sort of, this is the new world normal, so I don't expect that to be something that's a real shock. The conditions of the Olympics are going to be different with such high heat and humidity, but we did face that at the test event in 2019, and I feel like I was really well prepared for that event, and I didn't feel that it was too hot on the day. So I'll basically be trying to replicate the preparation I did for 2019 and be ready to go this year. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a very hot, humid race.